Okay, this is the third time now that I have recorded this same damn video. So I should be a professional at it now. I just wanted to get on here because I am getting a little frustrated because, that little equation, the weight loss equation, where you cut your calories and you exercise and then you lose weight. It's not happening for me. I'm doing pretty good with my calories, even though my friend is here, so I'm a little bloated, but I'm doing pretty good with my calories. I'm not on a specific diet. I'm just tracking my calories and keeping them under a certain amount. Um, that amount, everybody's different, so everybody has to decide what their amount is. The amount I'm trying to keep my calories around is around 1,200 calories. In case anybody wants to know, I I do exercise. Some days I do like really strenuous exercise. Some days I don't. Some days I just do 30 minutes on the bike. But I try to do exercise every day. And the daily plate, the site I recommended in my previous videos, actually allows you to subtract your exercise calories or whatever. But on my good days, even like not using the exercise calories, I'm still at 1,200. On my days where I go over, I still like using the exercise, minusing the exercise calories, I am still at 1,200. So I'm just trying to keep it around 1,200. That being said, I'm getting a little frustrated, like I said, because the weight's not really going anywhere, and I know it's only been a few days since my last video, but I guess it's a part of me, like I get frustrated when you do something every day and you work at it every single day and you don't see anything for it. It's very like, not that I want to quit, but it's just frustrating because, everything else you can pretty much have like a measured response to. Like, you do your job, whatever your job is. Not that I have a job right now. Well, I have like side jobs, but you know, but you do your job and you do these tasks every day and you see the result of your efforts, which is basically, I mean, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking to see the results of my effort. And for me, like some people think, oh well, do physical goals. Don't do like weight loss necessarily goals. But really, for me, weight loss goals are pretty important, um, because I guess you could say I'm like kind of an athletic type person. Because even at my weight now, I mean, I run still, and I do marathon. I did a marathon. I did New York City Marathon last year. So I mean, it's not as if I don't do physical things, even though I'm a little bit bigger maybe than you would imagine someone who does those type of physical things to be. But I mean, it doesn't bother me, and I can do physical things. I've done whitewater rafting. I've done kayaking. I really want to go on one of those. They're called like a mud run. So just because I think it would be fun, and I like running. So I mean, like outdoor adventure obstacle course type things sound like fun to me. So I mean, it may not sound like fun to everybody, and I know there are some people that are very like anti-exercise, but I just don't happen to be one of them. My problem is I just eat way too much. So that's why the calorie counting I think is important for me. And another big problem of mine is I don't really have a lot of patience. So once I stop losing weight steadily and I start hitting these, I guess they're plateaus, or I don't know what they're called. But anyway, once I start hitting them and, maybe, okay, so the past 5 days or whatever, I haven't lost anything. So now it's getting to the point where, Okay, now I'm stepping on the scale, and I'm starting to step on the scale like more than once a day now. Like before, I was just stepping on the scale once in the morning. Now I step on the scale once in the morning, once after I exercise, once before I go to sleep. But I mean, and it's getting to the point where it's getting frustrating. And like, you know, I hate to say it, but the scale determines my mood, and it really does. It just, and I know it shouldn't be that way, and I know I shouldn't step on the scale. I should throw out my scale, blah, blah, blah. I've heard all the things that everyone else has heard. I mean, if I tell you that most people who are even a little bit overweight or have any sort of weight issues, they could write a book on weight loss programs. I could tell you, I mean, I could make up an exercise regime that would rival the Olympic athletes' exercise. I mean, I can do all of this stuff, and I know all of the things that people tell you to do or to avoid or to whatever. But it doesn't change the fact that it is frustrating. So that's why I logged on today, to share my frustration. I also wanted to say, I don't know if I said this, because like I said, this is the third time making this video, so now I can't remember what I said. But I have 2 new subscribers, and I wanted to say shout out to them, say hello, and thank you for subscribing. And I hope that people will start to leave comments down below, because really, for me, it's like, I don't have a lot of friends per se. Like, I have my family and, 1 or 2 friendly people, but I don't really have so many friends per se. So this is kind of like an online friendship community type thing. That's why I like YouTube. Um, and it's not so anonymous as like a bulletin board or things like that. So I don't know. I find that in general, people aren't as nasty. So, not that I've experienced a nasty bulletin board, but I mean, I've just, from participating, have you ever like participated in whatever, Weight Watchers or whatever bulletin board, and you see on there, and then people start to get like crazy. I don't know, they get like territorial and nutso. But I haven't really experienced that on YouTube, luckily. Cross my fingers yet. I wanted to give you a couple of other tips, just for like people who are just watching because of weight loss or whatever. A good tip, I already told everybody about the daily plate, which is a great tip I got from, excuse me, from a girl that I subscribe to. Another tip, probably everybody knows this in the world, but just in case, soups for lunch. Super, super low calorie and super filling. So great soups for lunch. I wouldn't recommend eating a soup for lunch if you're going to run later in the day, only because, I don't know, maybe because it's so filling, I don't know, but it seems to, revisit you. At least it does with me, if I eat it before I run. Unless I'm going to run much, much later, like if I'm going to run at night instead of, then you can eat a soup during the day or whatever. But if like after a run, great refueling, especially if it's like a minestrone or something. Like a lentil soup is kind of heavy, but I like a minestrone soup or a chicken noodle soup, something like that is really great for after a run, because it's super filling. Because like, I don't know if anybody else runs, but like after a run, but if you wait like more than 20 minutes to eat something, you get so hungry you eat everything in your house, or at least I do. So it's a great like right after the run snack, because it's lighter and it's got some protein and some carbs and it's very filling. So let's see, what other tip was I going to give you? Let me see, soup, daily plate. What was the other tip I was going to give you? I don't remember. I guess I'll have to say it in the next video. So anyway, oh my goodness, I'm running out of time. Thank you for watching. And hey to my new watchers, my new subscribers. Thank you for subscribing. And I hope everyone has a wonderful week. And I hope I lose some weight. And I hope you do too. Thanks. Bye.